Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the channel and to the lessons. Today is for lesson 34 of 40, as it is 7 days to my 40th. If you're new here, what I've been doing in the past 33 days is sharing lessons from my personal experience and from the experiences of other people. If that interests you in any way, stick with me to the end of this episode, and I have also linked the playlist to the rest of the lessons, so you want to give those a listen when you can. All right, let's get into the lesson for today. Lesson 34, and it is forgiveness frees you first. Let's be honest, some hurts run deep. Betrayal, abandonment, words that cut, actions that shatter trust. And it's normal to feel the pain, to grieve or to even want justice. But when we tether our healing to someone else's punishment, we lose the power to move forward. I'll say that again. When we tether our healing to someone else's punishment for causing the pain, we lose the power to move forward. Forgiveness is not about pretending that what happened didn't happen. It's not about saying the pain didn't matter or it's not real. It's about releasing oneself from the prison of bitterness. Matthew 6:14 says, "But if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." So this isn't just about morality, it's about spiritual and emotional strategy. When you forgive, you're not validating what they did, you're evicting the pain from your heart. You're saying, "No, I will no longer carry what is not mine to carry." You're deciding that the offense won't define your future. You see, in coaching, it's encouraged to guide people through emotional blockages that are invisible but very powerful and very real. And unforgiveness is one of the biggest blockers to clarity, to creativity and personal growth. You can't run with freedom when you're shackled to resentment. When you hold on to unforgiveness, you tend to relive the offense over and over again, and it poisons one's peace. It shows up in other relationships, creeps out in your tone, in your decisions, in your attitude or habits towards others, and it quietly distorts your perspective. Hear this today, friends. Forgiveness does not always require reconciliation. I think sometimes people get stuck on that. It doesn't always require reconciliation, not in all cases. Forgiveness does not mean putting yourself back in harm's way. Doesn't mean you've identified an abusive relationship, and because you want to forgive, you want to be Christian-like, you then insert yourself back into a place of harm. No, that's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness means you've handed the pain over to God, and you're letting Him do the healing and the justice. Romans 12:19 reminds us, "Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath." In other words, don't waste your time crafting out or scripting out revenge when God can handle the justice better than you ever could. Let me tell you this. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be free from bitterness, from the cycles of anger. You deserve to be free from waking up and still hurting over something that happened years ago. And that freedom begins with forgiveness. Is it easy to forgive? No. Is it immediate even to forgive? Sometimes not. But it is absolutely necessary to do it. Start with the decision, even if your emotions haven't caught up yet. Forgiveness is not a feeling, it's a choice. So choose forgiveness. And that choice can unlock the next level of your healing. So here's your prompt for today. Who do you need to forgive? truly forgive, and I don't mean that situation where you've pushed it so deep within your soul, you've ignored it, you're like, me and God, let's just ignore this part of my life. I want you to drag it to the fore. I want you to dig deep and ask yourself, who do I need to forgive? No matter how many decades ago the hurt happened, or even if it's ongoing, who do you need to forgive? Not for their sake, but for yours. What pain have you been carrying that's overdue for release? What would you like life to look like if you're no longer bound to that moment? I want you to start imagining that. Let it go, not because they deserve it, not because they have even apologized or they're remorseful, whether or not they're remorseful. Do it because you deserve it. Let me encourage you to keep healing, keep growing, and keep choosing freedom. All right? If this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who's carrying silent pain. Go ahead and give it a like, share it to your platforms, help other people listen to this, because I believe someone needs to listen to this to free them. Remind people that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's spiritual strength. It's not forgetting, it's freeing. And it's not for them first, not for the people who've offended you first, it's for you. Okay. All right. Go ahead and give this a like, give it a share. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, let me encourage you to go ahead and do so. Hit that subscribe button. Also tap the notification bell beside it so it alerts you to when I drop the next lesson or when I post any other resource to help. Until I come your way again, have an amazing day or night, whatever time it is that you're listening to this. I will be back tomorrow with lesson 35. Thank you to my returning subscribers. God bless you all. Bye for now.